There's starting to be a distinct separation in the MLB pecking order. The American League, very good at the top, doesn't have much depth. The National League has been extremely competitive, but doesn't seem to have that standout team that's head and shoulders above the rest of the league. All right, so with all that pontificating over, let's get to our Sports2Nite MLB Power Rankings, brought to you by McCombs Ford West. At number 10, the St. Louis Cardinals. A setback in a series loss to the Marlins was offset by wins against the Pirates and Reds. The Cardinals also begin a big weekend against the Cubs with a chance to gain ground on the two division leaders in the NL Central. To number 9, Arizona. The Diamondbacks have paced the NL West for much of the season and entered today on a 5-game win streak. Now, Arizona will have a decisive stretch at the end of the month with a 10-game road trip. To number 8, the Nationals. Washington's bad luck with injuries continued last night after Bryce Harper had to leave the game against the Yankees after being hit in the foot by a pitch. Harper also was plunked in the elbow earlier in the game. Now, despite the setbacks, Washington has managed to stay right behind the Braves in the NL East. And Atlanta is at number 7 in our rankings. The Braves just capped off a 2-game sweep of the Mets earlier today to rebound from a series loss to the Dodgers. But they also picked up a big win over the Nationals to begin the month. At number 6, the Cubs. After 3 straight trips to the NLCS, it almost seems like the Cubs know that they can just flip a switch at any time. That's maybe what they've done recently to pull back to within a half game of the Brewers. Chicago has now won 8 of their last 9 to begin the month. They also have 7 of their next 10 games against the NL Central. To number 5, the Brewers. Now, the lead has shrunk, but Milwaukee's series win over the Cubs gives them the slight edge in the rankings this week. And Milwaukee had been in a bit of a spin to begin June with series losses to the White Sox and Indians. But it is a favorable upcoming stretch. 9 of their next 12 games are at home. Now to our American League portion of the rankings. At number 4, the Astros got through the tough part of their schedule, and after this series against the A's, now get 15 straight games against teams with a losing record. Houston looks like it's regaining its championship form in the midst of this 6-game win streak. At number 3, the Mariners. Is Seattle lucky or just good? It might not matter. They continue to win games. The Mariners are 21-9 in games decided by just 1 run. That might not be a sustainable clip, but we've talked about Seattle's strong top of the rotation before. That always gives them a chance to win a series. To number 2, the Red Sox. Mookie Betts provided a boost in his return from the disabled list, and Boston continues to show why they're one of the most balanced teams in baseball. No indictment on the Red Sox putting them here at number 2 on the list. They've just simply not been as hot as their AL East counterpart. So to number 1, the Yankees. New York is mere percentage points ahead of Boston in the AL East, and they begin to find their groove to begin June. Wins in 7 of their last 8 games gives them the top spot this week. Those are our Sports2Nite MLB Power Rankings.
Tonight's MLB Power Rankings are brought to you by McCombs Ford West. Repeat customers are our proudest ranking on 410 West at Culebra.